Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, which means of course some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining said Discord group, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat? You click on that and you'll find all the various requests you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode here. We'll set ourselves back to our defaults. I will jump into Discord. I think I saw at least one person who had immediately volunteered. Yeah, Lilac. If you're still interested, happy to get you in. Now, for what it's worth, I was not hosting RITE Night last week. I think Core was jumping in to take my place because I was pretty sick. And full disclosure, I'm still not 100% better right now. So for that reason, I'm trying to still do it today, but we will very likely end up making the stream a little bit shorter today. So just a heads up that this will probably be a little more condensed than a typical RITE Night would usually be. Failer, also interested in getting in. Happy to do so. Let me send you an invite. Exactly, Blue. Exactly. Happy to be back, but on the other hand, don't want to get too carried away. Because, I'll be honest, this is not the first time this kind of thing has happened. In fact, it's happened many times before, where I have perhaps pushed myself a little bit too hard on the whole recording and streaming a whole bunch thing, and been reluctant to fully rest up, and that has just prolonged the issue. So don't want to go too far and take one step forward, but two steps back. Okay. Invite should be on its way, Failer, and Lilac, if you are still interested, I am happy to send you an invite here. Hello.
Hello, yes. I am still interested.
Alright, let me get you in then. That sounds like it could be, what's the right term for it? Like, you could put that in some audio file somewhere as like the textbook sound for someone typing at a keyboard.
I think that's a compliment, so thank you.
Sure. Yeah,
Sure, man.
Hello.
How's it going, Honor? How's it going, Failer?
How's it going, people?
I was just for most of the afternoon drawing with some of my friends, and it was very fun.
Oh, nice. What medium? Like drawing on pen and paper or on digitally?
There's like a website called Magma where you can like draw digitally with other people on the same canvas.
Oh, cool.
We were drawing Pyre characters.
Oh, awesome.
Hehe. Also, I hope you're feeling better.
A little better today, but yeah, don't want to push
good.
too hard. So we'll keep it short and sweet today.
Good idea. Very good idea.
Alright, so let me know once you both are in here. We can figure out who's player one and who's... Well, actually, if Lilac's on keyboard, mouse, and Failer's on controller, we should be able to know who's player one and who's player two.
Cool. And I'm going Dissidents.
Lids here. The remote play thing says you've got a controller plugged in.
Oh, I still do. That is true. I forgot to unplug.
Uh-oh.
That may or may not mess with things.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. I have now unplugged. Hopefully that doesn't create an issue. Give me a minute, though. I'll type in your names. Oh, look at that. They're the same people in the same places as last time. Didn't even need to type anything. Nice and easy.
Nice.
Which team would you like to be today, Lilac?
Dissidents.
Dissidents? Okay.
Yep. I heard we got a new member joined the server, and they're also dissidents.
I saw that as well. The dissidents' ranks grow stronger. I mean, once upon a time, they were one of, if not the most popular triumvirate by a fairly significant margin, but that was a while ago.
Oh, nice.
They fell by the wayside for at least a year or so, but it seems as though they are making a resurgence.
Yeah, nowadays Fate's most popular. It used to be like the Dissidents had a big following, and like also the Beyonders.
Right, it was those
players.
two in the early days, right?
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to all those players.
I don't blame people for liking the Fate though.
Fate good.
Any
Fate
true
very
Nightwings
good.
enjoyers? Yeah, definitely. Well,
Oh, I know there's a true Nightwings enjoyer in chat.
I know there's Macaws, who is a primary True Nightwings person, but once upon a time, True Nightwings had the crown as being the team that had the most people choosing it as their second favorite. Which,
Wait, what?
always a bridesmaid, never a bride. So read into that however you will, but just not quite for the True Nightwings.
Man.
But yeah, and color me as one member of that group. I'm Pyreheart's main as and then a True Nightwings secondary person. And I don't believe I'm the only person who has True Nightwings as their second team, but times change, so who knows what the current standing is with the True Nightwing supporters.
In terms of like favorites, it would be regular Nightwings first, Fate second. However, as to play as is probably Dissidents first or Nightwings/Fate second.
Okay. And then of course there's the whole question of what are you considering when you choose your favorite team? Is it the characters on that team? Is it the team colors? Is it their sort of motto, their style? And your answer might vary depending on which one of those things you're prioritizing.
Well, as the Nightwings, the regular Nightwings, I feel is like doesn't need explaining.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's just the protagonists.
Yeah. The Fate, I like the Fate. The Fate has one of the best characters in the game, so.
Right, Dalbert.
Good old dog dad. Can't go wrong.
Exactly.
And Almer.
And
he exists. Tempers fan? Tempers have never really been high on the... I don't know if we've ever really had much of any people who consider Tempers their number one choice. Every once in a while, we've
I
seen
think that
people
might
throw it on.
change in the future, just so I'm not, like, no pressure for a certain person to join at any point, but I feel like, the tides may be turning for the Tempers.
Oh, that is a line right there. Oh, that is poetry.
Why, thank you.
But yeah, we actually... Was it our second Civil War? That was based on... Is either the second or the third. Was based on the number of people who supported different triumvirates. That was at the point when the Beyonders were at their peak. And so it was Snadra versus the world. Because it was basically almost half of the people in the RITE Club were Beyonders players, and then there was everyone else. So it worked pretty well in that way. You basically had a natural divide.
I was gonna say something, but then I remember. Question: are we in the middle of another civil war right now?
Oh no, not at the moment. I mean, if it were a civil war, you would know.
Okay. Well, I haven't been through one before, so I don't know what the identifiers of a civil war are.
No, it would be very clear if we were.
Okay. Maybe I should watch the
It
old.
takes over the Right Night for the day.
It
It's
does.
very-
Maybe
It's
I
a whole
should.
production.
I see. Maybe I should watch some of the VODs to research. Civil
Yeah, I mean, we've
wars.
had a bunch at this point. If I were to try to list them in chronological order, obviously the first one is Quarterback Manley versus Speedy Volfred. That's the foundational Civil War. I think the next one was Snadra versus the World. I think that was number 2. Then I
Can you
want to
just-
say Barker Steals Christmas, I think was 3rd. Either that or the Battle of the Spiral Sanctum. And then I think the last one was Falcon Ron's Forecast.
His what?
We
What?
we will not talk about that.
Are you sure? Cause I'm very intrigued.
Nope, you shouldn't be.
Why?
Wouldn't worry about it if I were you.
That's not ominous at all.
It was
That's not ominous.
no.
You don't. I would not worry about it if I were you. It's not ominous at all.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's been done and dusted. Let's just say I am somewhat thankful that in some ways that Tariq Bot no longer exists.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Alright, well let's see. We have a couple of requests here now, one of which is for an arena, namely the boat.
Do saps not work on boats?
They can,
It's bad.
Ah,
but Anor is picking Exile, says Phaler picks a sap first. Oh wait, it's on the boat. Oh, okay, I see why. There's this question of
Alright,
saps on boat.
Me.
Anor postponing that request, okay.
I've been doing my own. I just thought you'd be intrigued to hear this. I've been doing my own Pyre playthrough recently, and, like streaming it, and in a recent development, Headwind has acquired a taste for sand.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
okay.
Thank
Give me that
you for
silk
the support.
orange. I love it.
Of course, of course.
Thank you for the support.
You are
Alright.
welcome. What's your Twitch? Give us a link.
Yeah, Yakety Lilac. So like, just if you click my name in chat, then it takes you.
Ideal.
Yeah. I can get you a link at some point, real quick, if you want.
Nah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, well, why don't we get this match started? So we'll be going on the boat, but otherwise up to the players. Yeah, oh yeah, Tariq Bot. Once upon a time, we've actually had several iterations of Tariq Bot. Hold on,
Good
let me
evening,
get
exiles.
the voice a
You
moment.
stand upon the hulk of Ores. Here you may step closer to achieving freedom. May further shame befall whomever fails. Dissidents, stand prepared. The fate, stand prepared. Now we shall get started.
Alright, so this will be our first ride of the night. No requests affecting the team composition, so that much is up to the players. We did have a lock-in for the boat. As for Tariq Bot, basically, once upon a time, we used to have a bot for Discord that would allow us to play more songs. Like right now...
Hold on a second. I've got no response to my control
Oh.
here.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Any better? Doesn't look like it.
Negative.
Let's try number 3.
Yeah, even Star does not do the job.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
usually the
gonna
most
unplug and
likely.
replug on my end here. Give me controller 1, and then I'll unplug and replug mine.
Okay.
Choose
One sec.
someone.
Come on. Okay, you're on 1 right now. There we go. Looks like, at least. Yeah, okay, nice.
Alright, we're in.
Yeah, so TariqBot used to be a bot that we had built into Discord that could play additional songs. So, like, right now, we're limited to just the songs that are in Pyre itself. So, most of the Pyre soundtrack, although there are some songs that are still, even from Pyre, inaccessible to us in the Pyre game directly, but we were able to use TariqBot to play other songs from, say,
Alma.
the Bastion, or Hades, or Transistor soundtrack, so we had a little bit more variety with some of our song requests in that case. However, we had initially a bot that could do that, then that bot got discontinued, then we tried another bot, that bot got discontinued, and I don't remember how many we ultimately ended up going through, but it was quite a few. And so TariqBot is no more. But once upon a time, TariqBot gave us a little more power when it came to our song selections.
Wait, but how does that connect back to Ron?
Because there was one song in particular that chat really wanted to spam, and it got a little out of hand.
But what does that have to do with Ron?
Somehow it got tied to Ron.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how.
Did this fail, or do you remember?
I'm trying to think. I think because you can summon him, I think people were using that to, like, play the song somehow.
Like summoning music?
Like, I may have made it so that people were no longer, or functionally made it so that people were no longer allowed to request that song via just a normal song request. And then people resorted to summoning Falcon Ron and saying, "Alright, Lids, now you have no choice. You have to play this song now, right?"
Now begin.
Maybe that's what it came to. I noticed that it doesn't seem as though Phaler is controlling his team. Perhaps?
Wait.
One moment.
What? Is that me? Is Phaler controlling anything? Wait.
Right now, I assume this is not
Okay.
Phaler controlling
no.
anything. Okay, let's
Okay.
go
Okay.
through. Number 3.
Classic remote play.
Classic remote play indeed. Nothing there?
That is not me.
Still, yeah, that's still nothing.
Number 4. That's something.
What is?
Can Lilac do anything, though? No. Okay, hold on.
Why is it like zooming in and out?
I'm
like
suspicious
that?
of... Yeah, it's this thing. Why does it always do this now, where it insists on there being 2 controllers in, even when there very much are not? Yeah, Ironer, you might be right. Unfortunately.
I don't want to like suggest that you overhaul your entire system, but like, are there any other programs or whatever you call it that you can do this on?
There do
Once-
exist others.
Yeah.
Just that
Okay.
Steam is so much easier because everyone has it on their computer already. and
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, that's fair. I've just been hearing. I don't know if it's like clickbait gaming website articles, but I've been hearing stuff about like Steam being less good to use or something.
Yeah,
It
as far as
certainly has
performance
its
goes,
quirks.
it does the job, but I think
Mhm.
there are others that exist and
Mhm.
like people say are better.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. It's
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
more of like a barrier to entry. It's just like making people install other stuff on their computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This definitely is
Ron's-
nice to be able to just
Ron's-
say anyone who jumps in can hop in with Steam alone, and if as soon
Mhm.
as you need to download and install some other completely unrelated software, then it gets a little bit tougher to get other people
True.
in.
True. Ron's influence.
Is it Ron's
Can
or
we
is it?
get back in the game for a
Titan?
second, real quick?
Yeah.
I can jump. I can pass. I
I can't do
cannot. I cannot move, and I also can't salute for some reason.
Okay. I think usually what we've
Wait,
done...
Wait, I can...
Yeah? Wait, can you only move when Phaler does a certain something? What?
That wasn't me.
Okay, now we're back to controlling both. I unplugged and replugged my controller again. Now we're back to the same team.
Okay. I think in the past we've always had to resort to restarting Pyre in these circumstances.
Wait, it just worked. We're fine now. Look at that.
Wait, really?
What
Really?
the heck? What? Okay.
What?
Now
Good
we're
enough for me,
fine
but-
for some unexplained reason. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
about it
about
at
it.
all. Ron was just messing with us, right?
No sign of the fate for now.
Phaler defenseless at the moment, and Lilac just quick enough to make it in here for a 25 damage imp plunge. Ooh, and some pretty serious airtime from Orlek, but meanwhile it's Phaler who had the orb and plunged with that orb. And with prayer beads on Soxiana means she's still in.
Flame.
Orlek was looking to do a big jump, but Lilac does have it back now and has Orlek returned already as well. A Moon Crest paying off for Lilac a couple of times here. But once again, Phaler still had the orb. He doesn't care what Orlek is doing, as long as he can make it in for the plunge. He, however, did plunge with someone who doesn't have prayer beads, Raji, so Raji is out for this round. Means Phaler just with, at the most, 2 exiles here. A little bit of extra airtime for the boat magic for Orlek. That helps him get in here for 25 damage. But with no prayer beads on Orlek now, he's the one who's out in this round. Tizo cut off. Oh, everyone banished here for Lilac, and plenty of time for Phaler to throw that one in. Orlek jump might have taken him a little too far there, as he went flying into that sapling aura. Phaler trying to claim the orb, does so with Palmas, only to quickly be banished. Orlek blocked just before he can make it in, and now banished. And with no Moon Crest here means Lilac now having to wait the full Orlek respawn duration, and that is a painful process. Although, doesn't matter here, as Lilac's still able to make it through, instead going the imp route with T-Zone. That means 1 score might be all that Lilac needs, though Phaler does have a sap here, may have taken some rekindling. In which case, he may have a second life bar. It is Phaler now. With Soxiana, she plunges for another 20 damage here. As we were saying before, she is the Prayer Beads exile on Phaler's team, so he is back at full strength. Palmas threatening here, but he does go down. Soxiana wins the orb back close to Lilac's Pyre and follows up with a plunge there. Orlek. Might have been looking for the big jump, didn't really get it there though.
The orb is taken.
Soxiana again for Phaler. Fakes out one of the defenders, able to plunge in here, and now suddenly Phaler also has enough damage to finish this with 1 score. Lilac, not sure, has any rekindling. No sap, so it'd have to come from a talisman, but there is no rekindling talisman, so Phaler, with that plunge, takes the win.
GG.
GG.
Fire nearly
GG.
was extinguished there, but no.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And Phaler, you took a sap. Did you put it in the first spot? So did you basically end up doing an Or's request there?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I suppose we are all set. Request-wise, nothing in the queue for this one, unless there is something people would like to see for this one as well.
Weren't there some requests?
Oh, iRotor had at least one here. Hold on, let me double check. iRotor
Ridge
does
of
have...
Goal and Never to Return withdrawn.
Yes, okay. Ridge of Goal, Never to Return, withdrawn. Is there anything... Ooh, anything else? That's the wrong thing to click on. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. Yeah, okay. Looks like that's it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anor,
Uh-oh.
why?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why, Anor?
No! Or yes, in my case, I think. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. Anyway, hey, you know how I said, I like the Fate. The Fate has, one of the best characters and all that.
The fate.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Dalbert?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What was I'm not Dalbert's a great guy and all, but what about Almer?
I mean, he exists, but obviously you were referring to Dalbert at the time.
So you're saying that Almer is not the
I'm saying that Dalbert is better than Almer, yes.
interesting stance you have.
Bertrude.
It's a speedy Bertrude for Lilac. It's a speedy Udmilda for Phaler. So similar picks here. This is comparing tea and coffee, though. You say this right as I take my last sip of tea.
What kind of tea?
Ginger tea.
Nice. I'm not much of a tea person personally.
Speedy grandmas.
Speedy grandmas.
Oh, okay, so there is the rekindling talisman that Lilac just took, so we would see a second life bar in this case. Well, I mean, it's tea that has ginger in it. It's not just like straight ginger in hot water.
Dalbert.
Prayer beads on Dalbert. Ooh, saffron is so good as well. Okay, Nor, I'm assuming this one, well, we're gonna have to do it for the next one at this point, of course, because players are now locked in their teams. But remind me so that we're ready to go. As Phaler, stopped just before he made it in there. Maybe the players were taking those crones after being inspired by the song selection. A little bit of a crone theme from that. The withdrawn, never to return. Raji. Back to Udmilda. Speedy Grandma speeds in for a 25 damage plunge. Cinnamon tea good as well. I bet it is. I haven't really had that though, I don't think. 10 damage on that plunge from Dalbert, establishing himself as the superior member of the Fate, and the superior Cur, as this time he throws it in for 2. As I believe.
Oh, you're really
I mean, the results are speaking for themselves right now.
Okay,
Dalbert is clearly the best boy.
I'm not going to argue with you there because I do like Dalbert. But I'd raise you this: does Dalbert have a mustache?
Dalbert quenched the fire.
Does he? I'd have to take a closer look, actually.
See, you can't tell. So
Well, I mean, he also can't see, so like it's kind of rude.
Only-
It's kind of insensitive, you know.
No, only one eye, I think. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Or wait, are you referring to like his design or his something he says in the dialogue?
Well, he's definitely at least partially blind. I'm not sure if he's entirely blind. Well, anyways, one score from Dalbert now would do the trick outside of that rekindling talisman that we were just talking about. Lilac did take that this time. Dalbert stopped, but gets it back. Stopped here. Raji taking his place, and there is the rekindling. It's 20.
But are you saying that? Are you saying what?
No, I have nothing against Ruki.
Okay, good. You better not. You don't wanna. I don't think you're gonna win that battle.
No. Speaking of Pyre art, I spent a lot of time making some Ruki pixel art. I would not have done that if I had not at least had some interest in Ruki.
Good point. Good point.
Oh, and Phaler breaks out. The Crone Salute transforms all of Lilac's exiles into defenseless howlers. Nothing Lilac can do. Phaler throws it in for the win.
GG.
Yeah, you can get a small, you can see a small version of it as one of the emotes. I forget which one. I think I have it set for one of the bits emotes.
Oh, cool.
But that's a really small version of it, so you can't really see it that much.
What is this emote?
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, that one? Logjamp! What?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Logjamp!
I love this one.
That was Cam made that one, and that one's really good.
that explains it. That explains it.
Wait, it's a different Cam than the one you're thinking of. We're talking about Cam with a C. You're thinking of Cam with a K.
I'm talking.
There were
about
two at one point in the server.
I'm referring to a Cam with a K.
Yeah, this is Cam with a C.
Ah. Darn.
Yeah.
Not the same person then.
Not the same person, to our knowledge.
I made that one with the Pam wave. I mean, many of the emotes have some history behind them.
That's not the same one as Pam with feet, right?
No, it was inspired by the Pam with feet, because that was one of the OG cursed images of the Discord. But, well, actually, wait, which one came first? No, there was Pam with hands. That might have actually been first. And then that evolved into Pam feet, maybe?
That's horrible, thank you.
Yeah, no, it was... I refused to do Pam feet. I think people wanted me at one point to make it Pam feet, but that kind of also defeats the purpose of having a whole waving and saying hello emote to begin with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stinky Orlek because at one point in time, Orlek gained the moniker of being the Stinky Trash Man. That name has not really stuck, but that was the origin of at least that naming structure, and also why I made his hair.
Before he was banned,
green.
he was hard meta, so people hated him.
He's not stinky. Be nice to him.
Or like bad.
No!
Well, we do have...
Disrespect the doctor in this house.
Yeah.
Why do you have an emote that's just Gareth? Lids?
Why wouldn't I have an emote for Gareth?
It's just his face.
It's glorious!
Agree to... what?
I don't know what
Agree
you're
to
talking about.
disagree.
Alright, Anor did have a request for this one. A couple of requests, actually. Pick 3 characters who, in your opinion, enjoy tea. And then for talismans, pick herbs. Okay, so we're going for a tea theme here. me a minute to think.
I should
that
make
one
myself some ginger tea, man. That sounds pretty good right about now.
I highly recommend it. It's also, maybe it's just a placebo thing, but it is also particularly good for if you have like a stomach ache, or I guess mostly that. I think that's originally why I started doing ginger tea specifically, and then I just stuck with it and onwards. All right, let's get this one started.
You're here starting all the beefs.
Many of these things I did not start.
The Titan
Oh,
starts.
there's still this.
Well, you're.
The dissidents.
I'm not the one saying that. I'm not the one slandering Almer. I'm not the one slandering Almer. So, if it's not me, who could it be then? Well.
Edwin canonically brew tea? You're doing a playthrough. Do you remember if he does? I don't think so.
Which? Wait, who?
Sure.
Which one? Wait,
Edwin.
who? Edwin.
I feel like he does at some point.
He's the team cook for sure.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah.
I feel like
I
that
don't
he
know
is
if
the
there's
one
tea ever.
obvious choice.
Do all the talismans have to be herbs?
Theoretically, I don't know how many of those
Okay.
there really are.
I would drink tea with a cur fang in it. I think that should count.
Oh gosh.
That has much more interesting associations due to inside jokes with my friends.
Oh no.
Yeah, that
Don't
sounds
worry.
concerning.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
don't
you could
worry.
put anything in a cup of hot water, right, and call it tea.
That's true. You could put a leech in it.
A
and call it
leech,
tea.
a heart, fire.
A rock.
Make some good old-fashioned stone soup.
You could put some void in your tea.
Yeah, put a black hole in there. Why not?
Would that? What effects would that have on your health? I wonder.
I don't think you would have any health before after that, because I don't think you would exist for much longer.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a wilted flower. I think that counts. That should be. You
Oh,
can
which
have
one?
like
That
things like I
sounds
don't know, like jasmine tea and things, or
True.
flowers.
True.
Edwin.
Any other tea enjoyers?
There's no way the professor isn't a tea drinker.
Correct. That is
Yeah.
the correct answer.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer. Failure. I can't remember. I can't remember if did I play against you last week?
I think you must
Yeah.
have,
Yeah, you did.
because, or at least
Okay,
2
I was-
weeks ago, because I had both
um,
your names plugged in already.
Mhm. Wait, no, last week when Core was hosting.
I don't know about that though.
No, we definitely.
Failure.
I think we played against each other.
Okay, Failure,
Reasonably sure.
what's your opinion on Almer?
Almer's my favorite character in the game, dude. That's my opinion. Big fan of Almer. Him and Faye are the best couple, and I always liberate both of them in my playthroughs nowadays. The one right I lost in my all Titan Stars all the time playthrough, I intentionally lost to the Faye. Let Almer get out.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to know there are still Almer supporters in this cold, cruel world.
We stand two weirdos.
Exactly. You
Two strange
understand.
kids.
You understand. You see the vision. Let's see. Would this just wait? If it is loose bow or nutrition stick? Sorry, my apologies. Is that like a staff? Is that his staff, or is that like a branch, as in?
I think
part
it's
of
literally a
him?
branch of him. like it's a piece of like the guy himself. Because like look at the rest of them, right? It's like Jomir's fang, and like Ho's wing, and like
Yeah.
Triesta's plume. Like these are literally pieces of the scribes, which is kind of gnarly, but also pretty cool. Like very
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
During development, they said Pyre was going to have a lot more like of these sort of like occult themes, which is like kind of where
cool.
Islak and like the fact that these things are like pieces of other people. Like look at the cursed talismans, for example. Like the lore behind those is those are literally bits of a demon who was like got cursed and is now dead.
That's sick. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's like pretty dope in a gnarly kind of way. It's very like very black magic, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, throw it in your tea.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you sure you want to throw a piece of the scribes into your tea and?
Yeah, no, I almost said something when I saw Thaler take this.
I think that flower was pretty appetizing for tea. I think that's gonna be
fair, and maybe
have a lot of flavor to it.
And maybe if you slurp it up, it'll give you knowledge.
Exactly. This is what you drink at 3 in the morning when the exam's the next day. This is like,
Yeah.
So I've got to say, I think the high society British gentleman is probably a good candidate for being a tea drinker.
I must agree. As punchable as he is, I must agree.
So this talisman is literally boiling water.
Oh.
Ah.
It would be a good one, but actually I have this effect already, so I'm not gonna take that. Right, so you wouldn't put this in the tea, but it's like for like making like it's an ashen coal. It's ash. So like you made fire to make your tea.
Yeah, that's how you heat up the tea.
It's not.
Well, the talisman request was like herbs.
True. Yeah, it was actually herbs.
Okay.
Were you about to pick Willem Dafoe?
It's not Willem Dafoe.
It is too Willem Dafoe. Just look at it. Just look at it. Tell me that's not Willem Dafoe.
It's not Willem Dafoe. I'm telling you right now.
I don't believe you. I've seen it with my own eyeballs. At least Blue believes me. Do you think Bertrude would like tea?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's.
Careful of the hangover.
Oh yeah.
What about Ruki? You think Ruki would like tea?
I feel like no.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like he.
Well, he's like
He'd be a coffee drinker.
Yeah.
an opportunistic and well-connected Kurz still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. That kind of has tea drinker energy.
I feel like that. I'm with Thaler on this one. I feel like he's definitely a coffee guy.
Huh.
He's very high energy.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, tea is more sophisticated, I guess. Not saying that he's not sophisticated. Oralek? I'm asking your opinions here.
Can dogs even have coffee? Look, curs are not dogs, for what it's worth. I have asked Supergiant this personally.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait,
in
like
one of the
real?
Q&As.
What did they say?
They said no.
They're dog-like. They're not dogs.
Did they just say no, or did they say anything else? I'm very into Pyre lore and studying the lore and stuff.
Well, yeah,
so...
I think that was sort of the reason for the question. Was the fact that they are dog-like implies that there are dogs somewhere in the world of Pyre. Even if curs are not dogs, then where are the dogs?
What did they say to that?
Well, I didn't go that far. I didn't have a follow-up question, I don't think. Well, I had a
okay.
different unrelated question that was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Wait, really? Wait, was it like in the Discord? In a
Yeah,
Discord
it was in the
server?
Discord.
What? I'm really hesitant to go double sap, but who else do you think would drink tea?
I can think of, wait, let me, I'm thinking of at least
I think
one
Orleth's a
more.
decent pick. I think. Like, I think Bertrude is also a decent pick. I think maybe, like anyone who's like kind of old, kind of chill. Any of the
Yeah.
chill characters.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say Messenger Imp, I feel like could be an interesting pick.
Okay.
I could see
I-
Messenger Imp as like the #1 tea smuggler in the downside. Like this, he's the supplier.
But would he drink it?
Maybe.
Look at those
Don't-
eyes, man. He doesn't know how to make it.
What are you talking about? That's an expert right there. Look into his eyes. It's nothing
He's-
but
no,
decades,
he's seen-
millennia
he's
of
seen-
experience.
He has seen Eslac. He's seen and lived to tell the tale.
What a guy.
Snadra?
Maybe.
She seems too sassy for tea. In my opinion.
You could go with
I'm-
other Beyonders. Borfrit, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who is Sandra?
I don't know.
Never heard of her.
Is it? Are these? I'm like getting up close to my screen. Are these leaves or wings? Because it's called fairy spirit, implying that it's like part of a fairy, even though it says fairies presumably do not exist.
I don't know what that is in that case.
It looks
I
like
always
just a.
interpreted it as leaves. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Well, if you interpret it as leaves, go for it. I'd be
okay. Okay.
Child.
I think there's one other choice that has been largely overlooked, which I would have to double check the flavor text, but might be passable.
Oh. What is it?
It starts with a P and ends with a rare beads.
Ah.
Seedlings.
Yeah, they are husks of seedlings.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
think that's a very strong choice in that case.
Could make a tea with that.
Mm-hmm.
Bertrude.
We are all locked in for our team match.
Now begin.
We'll see whose tea, who can brew the finer cup of tea.
The dissidents are banished to the last. The
And
fates have made their
at least
mark
initially,
upon the flame.
it's Phaler here with a 25 damage sap throw.
The orb.
Wolfred sidesteps the cast, does so again. Trying to get the time to charge up the throw, but can't quite get the range he's looking for on that.
No mercy shown.
But Bertrude with a couple of banishments. Now a little more space to maneuver here, but is still rushed down by the opposing Borfrit.
A swift
And infinite
recovery.
stamina here for Headwind.
Oh,
He got a little energy boost from sipping a nice hot cup of tea. But it's Phaler once again here, going the Crone route. means no Bertrude in this round.
Banished, one and all.
Failer, uncontested opportunity here after getting some banishments, able to throw this one in for 15. I believe that is Stubborn Flame that's been reducing Failer's damage here. So that was the maximum, despite it only being 15 damage.
No sign of
Big
the
exploding
dissident
sapling play there.
Oh.
Everyone down on Lilac's side. This time Failer moves Bertrude in for 20 damage on that throw. And that does mean one more throw could reduce all of Lilac's starting Pyre life, but it would need to be Bertrude. Anyone else would come up a little bit short. That is, even if it were maximum damage, but on that occasion, a relatively quick throw, just 8.
A deftly thwarted drive. Thoroughly
Everyone
banished.
down on Lilac's side, but it means now Failer could get enough damage with anyone.
The orb is taken.
Headwind. Exploding sapling this time claims 2 victims. There is the 3rd victim. Failer, is off target with the throw.
Now go.
Lilac now with some more defenders back, but Failer still has possession. Those crone throws are unblockable. We'll see if he chooses to go the throw route. Doesn't have enough time there with Bertrude, though. But with all those saps and saplings, Failer able to lock Lilac in next to the Pyre. And now, time for the throw, and there is the rekindling. Now it's 50 Pyre life, the 2nd life bar for Lilac. So went the maximum rekindling route. Still plenty of work to be done here for Failer. There is the extra burst of energy, the infinite stamina. But Failer doesn't mind. He'll still take everyone out and now have time for another uncontested throw. That time it's 15.
My.
Bertrude. Banished here. Fred. That nutrition stick goes very far. Those blinks. Follows up with just a quick little 3 damage throw there. The Failer chipping away. Couldn't quite get the throw off in time. And Lilac does get the moon drop, but only to quickly be banished. Meanwhile, Failer gets the orb and throws that one in. And at this point, after having seen the 2nd life bar pop up, means there is no subsequent life bar left for Lilac, so 1 score, potentially all Failer needs here. Any of his exiles would have enough damage if it is almost maximum. It's a quick throw, it may not quite suffice.
There goes the orb.
It would be Volfred. Here he comes. Retreats. Recollects. Tries to blink in, but too many auras around the Pyre there.
United in banishment.
Now Manly's turn. Going for the throw. And with that, Failer takes the win.
The fate prevailed.
GG.
GG.
What a crushing victory it was. The rite is ended.
Well played, you two. Alright, let's head on
I
back.
think I'm a little bit ready to swap out if there is someone who'd like to take my place in the chat.
Okay, if there is anyone who would like to take Failer's place, let us know. Happy to get you in that case. Otherwise, I was about to say, Anor can jump in? Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Let's get Anor. Thank you for stopping by, Failer.
Happy to be here, as always.
Okay, and for what it's worth, I am running out of steam. And by running out of steam, I mean I'm running out of voice. I was struggling through that one a bit. So, I am thinking this probably needs to be the penultimate right, because otherwise
Okay.
you are not going to have any lids talking.
That is alright. Your voice, your throat is more important than basketball.
Alright, but we do have a customize off request here, so we can get Anor in, do a customize off for this one, and then go into the liberation rite after that.
Yay! Is that like a sound effect in Discord?
No, that's in-game. That is in-game.
Oh, is that a mod or is that?
It was, no joke, it was, a little mod that, who was it who slipped that in? Was it iRotor? Either iRotor or Phaler, maybe even Core, slipped that in without telling me. And then, and so it, in case you can't tell, it's whenever you turn customize off for player 1. It was okay. It was failing.
I always thought that was like every time, like I didn't even connect it to that, and I just thought that sometimes people would randomly in the Discord like play that sound effect on like the voice chat soundboard.
No, it's from doing this. But at first, that's probably what I thought as well. I was not sure where it was coming from when I first, and Phaler did not tell me that he had done this. So
he's everywhere. Ron, he's everywhere.
I was a little confused at the time.
That is fair.
And then I think he subsequently offered, once I figured it out, they'd offer like, okay, you know, they've had their fun, the joke is out, I can go in and switch it now if you'd like, and then I just said, it's fine, don't worry about it. So now we just pass it on to whoever else is new to the experience, and so you were next. You were next. Alright, let me... Oh, right. I've already put Anor's name in, but let me switch your triumvirate here. There we are. Okay, so we'll go customize off for this one. We could still do an arena, we could still do a song if either of those are of interest, but otherwise...
Wait. If this is a penultimate...
Anor, we already had this one customized off.
No, you said we could pick arena. Right.
True. I mean, Anor has now cashed in a customized off that she can no longer use. We can do the boat, Anor, if you'd like to do a song. Happy to give you a song, if you'd like, to make up for your customized off request that we cannot really honor here.
Wait, Anor, did Anor have an arena request?
She looks like she's gonna take a song of some variety.
Okay, well, if you want to make an arena request, you can.
Let's do Surviving Exile. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, cool.
She's good on the arena side. Okay, well, in that case, let's get this one started here.
The Titan Stars.
Oh, we really need to turn those off.
The Dissidents versus the Nightwing.
Alright, so what do we have here? It is a harp, a cur, and... Is that a nomad? No, a savage.
Almer!
It may be Almer. It's Oralek, Lendl,
Oh, no.
and Barker for Anor. Anor checks for Brazen Manor. Doesn't seem to have it, but my goodness, that was a big jump from Oralek. He does not make it in. It's Barker who does instead. He has 20 damage, which means he has at least the first mastery on the right side. We'll see what else we can learn about their setups here. No prayer beads, no full right side mastery, otherwise Barker would be back here. Oralek testing his jumping shoes, his pogo stick, as he makes it in there. Now he does not have prayer beads. Barker blocked, but gets it back, only to be banished soon thereafter by Rookie. Rookie has Lucky Break.
Good.
Barker for Anor. Not sure. He must have at least... We know he has at least double jump, because we know he's not full right side. Not sure if he has triple, though. Rookie has at least 2 jumps.
Almost got through.
Well, we knew that once we saw Lucky Break, I suppose. Lendl. A little hesitation of sorts. Banishes 1, gets the orb back. Once again, trying to just mess with Lilac's timing a bit. It's interesting cadence to the jumps there.
Very interesting.
It's deceptive. Very subtle.
What is Anor planning?
Well, she's up to something. She's trying to set up the big Orlek plunge. Much more tame score on that occasion, but you could tell she was going for the big one, at least initially. Rookie. Oh, he's getting some extra distance on those jumps. You don't tend to see the Kurs benefit all that much from the boat magic. Definitely varies a lot from class to class. Oh, but there's Hedwyn, or rather Lendl, jumping in and sealing the deal.
You mistook.
I mean, he's wearing
Hedwyn?
Hedwyn's raiments for what it's worth.
Okay.
End this night's proceedings.
They are nothing alike.
Aside from the fact that he looks identical, yeah.
Only with his mask on does he look identical.
Well, yeah, that's what he had on when I was making that call.
Okay.
Lendl is taller, this is true, but also, it's not as if he was standing next to Hedwyn at the time for comparison purposes.
That's true. They are not the original trio. No.
They're all Golothanians, right? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Demon, Kur, and Nomad. It was the original trio for Surviving Exile. Anor has called it once again.
Anor, do you have psychic powers?
She has demonstrated psychic powers on a few prior occasions, yes.
Wait, really? Really?
She has a bit of a knack for predicting what is... It's usually the arena, right? She picks a song and then we get the arena... Like, she picks a team's song and then we get that team's arena as well, randomly.
Oh, wow.
With a fair bit of regularity at that.
Interesting.
Alright, well, I think it is time. As I was saying, I think we're going to have to wrap this one up early today because I am, I think, very quickly reaching the limit of how long I can speak for today. So I think it is time to go into the liberation right here. That means no requests from chat. We'll just have both players pick their preferred teams to finish things off in style.
I presume that you'll probably be feeling better by next week.
I hope.
I hope so too, for your sake.
Oh, Titan Stars as well. Good call. Good call. Yeah,
Drink
lots of tea.
of tea.
This is true. I am out of tea right now, but... Alright, if you guys are ready, I think we are good to go here for our final rite of the night.
Hear me, exiles. You heed the summons to the fall of Solium. You now have this chance to prove yourselves. Let us determine which of you is the superior. Dissidents, stand ready. Nightwing, stand prepared. Now let us begin.
It is the will of the scribes indeed. Well, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. No requests from chat for this one. Both players just taking their preferred teams to finish things off in style. If it's the will of the scribes, then Orlek must make an appearance.
Of
if you're
course.
asking Lilac.
Of course.
Volfred.
Whereas Anor goes for Nutrition Stick on Volfred.
teaser.
Lilac's True Nightwings team is still in the making here, as that's Tizo in the second slot. As for whether Lilac chooses to take the third and final and most important member of the True Nightwings, that remains to be seen. Nor goes Prayer Beats Pamitha. It's all Nightwings for her.
I was gonna go with Gilman, but I will do it for you, Blue.
It's Speedy
Okay.
Volfred. It is pure True Nightwings for Lilac.
That one's for you, Blue.
And Nor, well, we're gonna have two Tizos today, but it is a pure, normal Nightwings team for Nor, so fitting in that way. But this is our final Rite of the Night, our Liberation Rite. Lilac on the left representing the Dissidents, Nor on the right representing the Nightwings. Best of luck to you both.
None left unscathed. Banished all of them. Another banishment. Who? point is taken. Now, end the ceremony. An interesting exchange. Why, that was all of them. A mere attempt. There. The orb is up. Beyond all reason, the flames yet burn. The orb. The orb slips from your clutches. Oh. Your exile shall return ere long. That was the last of them. There it is.
There it
Nightwings proved their
is.
worth.
GG.
Their adversaries they defeated utterly.
Well played, you two.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
That was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. Thank you, everybody who participated in the rites today, and everybody who gave us their requests in chat as well. I am gonna hop out of Discord, but I will catch you guys next time. Alright, let me just free them from remote play as well while I'm at it. And we'll just throw this screen on. Well, thank you all for watching. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and at least when I'm able to speak, our usual streaming schedule is Fridays we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, Saturdays Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, Sundays this, obviously, Rite Night, and then whenever we can squeeze it in, basically a weeknight of some variety, the First Descendant, and then Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. Also doing some Hades 2 videos. Obviously, the Hades 2 update that added some very interesting stuff, just came out recently, so did a little bit to check that out. I may look to do a little bit more of that once my voice gets a little bit better. Possibly some Helldivers 2 as well, though it's been a little while since we last did that. But if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get a notification for Running Live, and you can also follow me on Twitter at LidsVids. I post Running Live as well, but actually the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids, especially in weeks like this where the schedule might be a little bit subject to change, would be my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you next time.